Hello and welcome to The Hero Spouse. I'm Kendra Ruth, here to answer one of your questions about marriage and midlife crisis. And if you would like for me to answer your questions faster, I recommend you consider joining Stand Up and Thrive. Stand Up and Thrive is my membership, and you can get on the wait list right now. We open every 8 weeks or so, and the next opening is the first week of June. I will put a link below. Otherwise, keep submitting your questions, but you are going to have to wait, as I only answer about 3 a week. So we have Rachel this week. Rachel's bomb drop is March 13th of 2022. She has a date of marriage as 2003, and her MLCR is a boomerang and a low energy wallower. She says, "It's me again, the one who was left in the middle of the night with no warning after 20 years. About a month ago, my husband asked me if I was hungry after I got off work, and we went to a very casual local place to eat. I tried keeping it casual and the conversation flowing. Since that day, I never see him except on my puppy cam when he comes over to let my puppy out. I've tried going no contact or smart contact as I understand it. It seems like he uses the dog as a reason to come to the house, but never sees me. The dog isn't even his. I got her after he moved out, and our other dog had to be put down. At this point, I feel like he only has feelings for the dog. He texts me around once a week and almost always about my work schedule, so he can help me by letting out the dog on days I work both jobs. Should I just be doing this weird dance? I'm over a year into this, and I feel like I might never get better without something happening." Well, first thing, I don't like to should on people and tell you whether you should. So let me tell you a little bit what's going on, because this is what it felt like. My dog at bomb drop wasn't a puppy. In fact, she was getting very old by then, and she died within his midlife crisis a few years into it. But at the beginning, Chuck came over regularly to the house while I was at work. I didn't have a puppy cam. I just had sticks in the door, and I put leaves in other doors inside the house to see where he'd go. And so I had to remember where I put all these tracking marks. But he came over. He came over to see his baby, his girl, Tiamo, the dog. And he came over to be in his house where his comfort was. He came over to spend time there because that was home. And that's a good thing. So you're thinking, you're feeling like he has more feelings for the dog. No, he's projecting his feelings for you onto the dog. The dog is a safe outlet, just like a baby is a safe outlet. Imagine you have a baby, and you can, let's say you're the aunt or uncle like that, but you can take that baby and you can just sit there, and the baby will listen to you, and you can tell your baby all those problems and rock it, just feel love for the baby, because the baby isn't going to judge you. Same with the dog. The dog's not going to judge you, but it needs you. And the dog, even more than a baby, because baby's like a little narcissist, it screams when it needs its bottle and screams when it needs its diaper changed. The dog, maybe it'll piddle, but it's going to love on you and lick your face and make you feel all loved and needed and important, and like you are the superhero of this dog's life. So he's into the puppy. But it's because that's your puppy, and it's your home, his home. He might not live there. We're talking home. And he misses it. That, according to the contact you're seeing, you don't talk, he doesn't do much. He probably hasn't said a lot of reassurances to you. I will tell you right there, though, you're describing a clinging boomerang behavior. So there are some clinging tendencies in here that we're seeing. He texted me around once a week. He wants to help you. He does. He's showing that. So all of these things that are confused in this weird dance that you're seeing, that's the clinging boomerang dance. So should you keep doing it? Well, like I said, I don't like to should on people, and I want them to figure out what is best for them. If you are standing for your marriage, this is a good thing right now. So I would advise you to, keep doing the dance. Keep it up. Because you're feeling like it might never get better without something happening. Yeah, you're right. Check that out on year 3, though. I know it sounds hard, but you're only a year and 2 months in. And so it feels like a long time, and yet in MLC time, it's not really a long time. In fact, he needs to have these long spaces of what feels like we're getting stuck in a rut. You're stuck in a rut if it's been going on for years, not for months. And I know that's hard because you want something to crystallize and show that there's some change. But it sounds like about a month ago, he asked if you were hungry, you went out to work, you talked. Was he doing that with the puppy before that, or is this a change only in the last month even? I like the change right now. You're right about it might not ever get better without something happening, but something is happening. These are changes. So the something that needed to happen was, in my situation, wasn't just, it was something was always happening, but it was just repeating and repeating and repeating. And what I had to figure out was how to get off the cycle, how to stop the repeat and make the next thing different. But he hasn't had enough of that yet. You might get to that point where, well, now we're just rehashing the same old story here, and then there seemed to be a step forward, but we're really just redoing the same story, like spring, summer, winter, fall, winter, over and over again. What can you do to change it? You're not there yet, though. I would push this out a little bit longer and just keep working on yourself, keep loving on that puppy, and let him know that, yeah, you'd love the help with the puppy, and the puppy loves seeing him, and how great it is that he has a relationship with the puppy, because the puppy really needs that. Praise him a bit. And then move forward with your life. Don't hold it back. Don't let yourself stay back because of standing. You still move forward. You heal. You detach. You choose joy. And it sounds like you chose a little puppy. So that is a definite choice of joy. So I hope this is helpful. I will see everybody in the next question.